Hi mga ka-friendships, may adlaw sa tanan. So sa video ito mga ka-friendships, gawa natin ng tutorial ang paggawa ng Teacher Reflection Form or TRF. Alam naman natin mga ka-friendships, di ba, may dalawang objectives, ang Objective 9 at Objective 10. So ngayon mga ka-friendships, sa dalawang objectives na yan, pareho din silang merong dalawang prompts. So, sa video ito mga friends ay mag-focus muna tayo sa Objective 9 kasi hindi kayang pagsabayin ang Objective 9 at saka Objective 10 mga friendships. So, yung Objective 10 ay gawa natin yun ng ibang video tutorial mga friendships. So, mga friendships sa Objective 9, nakalagay dito mga friendships na designed, adapted, and implemented teaching strategies that are responsive to learners with disabilities, giftedness, and talents. So, dito mga friendships ay madali lang naman at saka simple lang naman ang gawin natin. Gumawa lang naman tayo ng reflection mga friendships based sa binigay na sitwasyon. So, remember mga friendships, sa Objective 9, mayroong dalawang prompts. Yung una, ito sa harapan natin, ang prompt 1. Tapos meron siyang sitwasyon na dapat natin sundin mga friendships. Pero para makompleto natin, magawa natin ang prompt 1, meron siyang mga parts na dapat sundin mga friendships. Una dyan ay classroom management. Pangalawa ay lesson delivery. Number 3, grammar practice. Number 4, yung application o kaya performance activities. In last ay mga citations, mga ka-friendships, or yung mga DepEd orders na ni-research natin para maipasok natin sa reflection mga ka-friendships. And then yung pangalawa mga ka-friendships, yung prompt number 2, ayun yung designing a lesson plan for the gifted and talented learners. So, mga ka-friendships, simulan na natin. Ito yung sitwasyon or context. Clara is often restless or unfocused in class. So, she also has troubles following instructions and skips activities when left unsupervised. So mga ka-friendships, meron ding action taken dito. You had a conference with her parents and found out from them that Clara was diagnosed with learning disability. And then how will you modify the instructions for Clara to keep her focus on classroom activities? Write your reflections in this form, then mention in your reflections specific learning disability that you are familiar with or have research on. Dito mga friendships sa first two paragraphs natin mga friendships sa prompt 1 sa reflection natin ay dapat mga friendships alam natin yung topic, alam natin yung sitwasyon. So before ka mga friends magsimula nun, kailangan nag-research ka muna. You conducted a research kung ano yung case ni Clara. Kasi mga friendships, hindi pwedeng maglagay lang tayo ng basta-basta without supporting or without citation that supports our reflection. Ngayon mga friendships. So dito sa first 2, nakalagay dito mga friendships ay based on the scenario given, Clara is suffering from attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or ADHD. Types of learning disabilities or discover 10 common learning disabilities 2022. And then Clara would like to become attention seeking in class and able to focus and able to accomplish complex learning goals, hyperactive and unable to follow instructions. Clara's attention span would be very short. Dito mga friends, in-explain mo based doon sa ni-research natin. Kasi kailangan mga friendships ay alam natin kung anong klaseng estudyante si Clara. Yun. Yan ba ay what's this? Yun, nakita natin na siya ay may mga difficulties, mga friendships, learning difficulties. So in order to cater and deliver quality instruction to students with learning disability, particularly ADHD like si Clara. So teaching strategies must also be suited to their learning needs. So assuming that Clara is in my English 8 class, here are some adjustments I would make in my instructions so that Clara can learn just like the rest of the students. Dito mga friendships, kinoconnect mo yung ano yung subject. So kunwari ang hawak ko ay English 8. So ito ay second year high school. So mga friendships, lahat po to elementary, high school o senior high, junior high, senior high. So kailangan dapat natin alam kung paano i-handle ang ganitong case mga friendships. Dito sa next mga friendships, ito na yung sinabi ko yung first part, classroom management. So before the start of the lesson, mga friends, I would see to it that Clara is seated away from the things that might distract her like windows, doors, and other displays in the classroom. Kailangan mga friends i-check yung dapat malayo siya sa distractions mga friendships. Huwag mo siyang ilagay sa place kung saan alam mong mabilis siyang ma-distract, makuha yung attention sa ibang bagay. Okay? So, she is already struggling to focus. Ganito mga bata, mga friends, wala talaga yung mga focus. So, any distractions in the classroom should be away from her, and I would sit her in the middle and if possible near me so that I can keep an eye on her. This will compel Clara to slightly focus in class. So, ibig sabihin mga friendships, kailangan alam mo kung ano yung dapat gawin mo sa classroom na kung nandun siya. Kasi kailangan mong i-avoid siya sa mga bagay na mabilis siyang makuha yung attention niya. Para ano mga friendships, maraming matutunan yung bata. Kasi dito, mahirap talaga. Challenge pa yung bata. Paano mo siya turuan, paano makaintindi ng lesson, kasabay pa yung attitude o yung behavior niya rather. So dito mga friendships, Clara will also be rewarded by her. Kasi dito mga friendships, yung mga itong mga cases, mga bata na may mga ADHD mga friendships, parang favorite nila yung reward system mga friendships. Yung kunting nagawa nila, i-appreciate natin and bigyan ng reward. Oh, very good. Oh, since you accomplished the task, so I will give you this prize. So, ganun mga friendships. So, ganun yung mga students with ADHD. So, next mga friendships, yung second part ng prompt 1 ay lesson delivery. So my lesson must be presented in simple language and if possible be presented in charts, pictures or other illustrations to facilitate your understanding to concept. So all important concept must be also be given. So dito mga friendships, ikaw talaga yung ma-adjust. Kailangan kung ano yung klaseng learner yung bata. Kasi may mga auditory learners, may mga visual, yung mahilig sa pictures lang mga friendships, ganun. So, ngayon mga friendships, i-adjust talaga natin. Bababa tayo sa level ng learners para lang matututo yung bata. Next, grammar practice. So, in drills and grammar practice, Clara will be given drills and practice sheets with gradual difficulty. Later, mga friendships, sa prompt 2, may mga example of activities doon na piniprepare ko para alam natin kung ano yung pwede ibigay sa mga learners na ganito. So this will help capture the interest and attention of Clara because she will perform an activity that she can accomplish and understand. Instructions would also be repeated because Clara would likely forget. Ito mga friendships, mabilis na makalimot. So tayo naman, dapat tayo ay i-rephrase yung question kung hindi niya maintindihan. Kung hindi talaga siya sa English, since English 8 na second year, mag-mother tongue tayo mga friendships kung ano yung language na intindihan ng bata. So, hindi kailangan English ka lang English tapos wala namang naintindihan ng bata. So, pwede tayong magtagalog or kaya kung anumang language or dialect ang bata natutunan, doon tayo maka-French para maintindihan na instruction. Kasi ang purpose mo naman dito maka-French ay matututo yung bata. Okay? Next is, ito yung pang fourth part maka-friendships. Ito yung pang application or performance activities. So this time, or this part, I would use graphic organizer to chart a step-by-step method of activities. Students with ADHD often lose interest in activities with the unsupervised or loses their focus by guiding them with visual as instruction in the activity. So students like Clara would be reinforced to do the activity because they have visuals to follow, and I would also constantly monitor and give for extra attention. Kailangan mga ka-friendships monitored siya all the time. Kasi nako, baka nakahawak na yun ng pencil or ballpen kung ano mang ginagawa na niya, nagtusok-tusok na yan. So, dapat always tayo nakatingin sa kanya. Yun. So, next is last part. Mga ka-friendships, i-show natin yung mga research natin or citations natin mga ka-friendships to support our reflection. So, ito yung last paragraph ng prompt number 1 mga friendships. So DepEd provides an equal opportunity for learning to children with disability, or what we call this inclusive education. Ibig sabihin mga friendships, meron kasing mga students na mga nasa SPED, and then they are recommended by their doctors na they will be in the regular class na for mainstreaming. Yun, ang program niyan mga friends ay tatawag na Inclusive Education Program. This is based on DepEd Order number 72 series of 29 yan. Inclusive education as a strategy for increasing participation rate of children. As a teacher, I recognize my immense responsibility in improving. Dito mga friendships, yung mga bata kasi na mga SPED learners or students, pinapasok lang sila dyan sa regular class for mainstreaming or pang kasi ang main goal talaga dyan ng program is para sila tawag nito, they can manage themselves to become independent. Kasi mga ka-friendships, kapag mga ganyan kasi, hindi naman talaga totally 100% gagaling sila. At least, sila, hindi lang sila pwedeng forever ilagay sa SPED school kasi mabagal ang learning nila kasi they will imitate lahat ng mga nasa paligid nila o ibang learners. So, mas mabilis matututo sila. They can work by themselves. They will be more independent kapag nasa regular classroom. Kaya yun ang purpose ng program. Yun. So, next dito, Objective 9, prompt number 2 mga friendships. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina sa simula ng video. So, sa prompt number 2 mga friendships, you will be designing a lesson plan for them or gifted and talented learners based on your idea on how they may be addressed in your class. Your strategies for the gifted and talented learners must be highlighted and annotated in this form. So, dito mga friendships, mayroon tayong dalawang activities ginawa. Okay. So, bago yon activities, mayroon tayong learning disabled student has poor auditory memory in both the short and long term, has a low tolerance level and high level of frustration, has low self-esteem, is easily distracted, finds it difficult if impossible to stay tasked to extended periods of time. So, sila, tayo ng tayo, galaw ng galaw, tapos hindi makaupo ng ilang minutes, tayo na naman, tapos maka-friendships, mahirap i-handle talaga. Sobra pag nasa classroom na tayo kasama sila. Pero no choice tayo, we are teachers, kailangan natin haba ng pasensya for them para lang matuto sila. And to address challenge in teaching students with learning disabilities, I will create an activity for the students. The students will require not only time and patience but also unique teaching tactics delivered in an organized setting that supports and maximizes their learning potentials. Yan mga friends. Ito na yan first part ng activity nila. So, they will be drawing the computer's basic components in the box, and then each computer component should be labeled. Number two, ito mga Frenchies, they will give the functions of the five computer components na binigay nila. Yan. So, yan mga friendships, thank you so much mga friendships for watching hanggang dulo. And please, sa mga friendships natin hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, baka naman ngayon, bigyan nyo na ako ng, i-click nyo na ang bell dyan para mag-upload na tayo ng video, ma-notify kayo. And bigyan nyo naman ng like. Mga friendships, kung nagustuhan ninyo. And share this para sa mga ka-friends natin, baka nangailangan sila ng tulong ng paano sagutin ang TRF9. So, abangan ninyo ang TRF10 mga ka-friendships. Yun ang magiging sunod natin na video. Paano sagutan ang TRF10, yung dalawang prompts doon. Thank you. Bye!